A reboot is a reboot. Snyder fans, what up, baby? Snyder fans, what do you do, baby? Snyder fans, you will get your film match something. When that's done, it's over. This decision is simple. This decision is Warner Brothers were like, bro, we don't want this dude's vision. They're like, okay, fine. You take your thing and cool because see, this is what people don't understand. The Snyder fans and Snyder content people, you're in the minority. Vocal minority, but you are a minority. And Warner Brothers said, look, fine, HBO Max, give them their thing. So you take your thing. Be happy with your thing, and that's fine. But what this shows is that they're like, bro, the Superman thing and all this stuff on the Snyder thing, bro, this is the biggest indictment on the whole Snyder vision was the fact that Warner Brothers say, you know what? This stuff, we can't back this. We need to go in a wholly different direction right now. And yes, that means even Henry Cavill as well is going to be recast because people say, oh, Henry Cavill can still be involved. How? Because unless Warner Brothers are stupid, that would be too confusing because they would say, okay, so because a reboot means that you're starting from scratch and you're telling a whole new Superman story. So if you're telling a whole new Superman story, how can you tell it when viewers, remember, regular viewers who are not always on the internet and not as well versed as us, the regular viewer will be like, okay, so why is this story connected to Man of Steel? Is this connected to BvS? Is this connected to Justice League? They'll be confused. So sorry, Henry Cavill can't be cast. He's getting recast. And I said, Jim Caviezel. He should have been Superman back in the Superman Returns time. Jim Caviezel is that dude, but I think they'll probably go with a young dude. Now, I'm happy with the reboots, personally. I just like Man of Steel. Great trailer, superb opening. Film wasn't very good. I did not like that film. Batman v Superman is one of the worst films I've ever seen in my life. I'm gonna watch the Ultimate Edition. I'm gonna watch the let me just watch the Ultimate Edition. But that's what I saw in the theaters was freaking garbage, horrendous film. And I'm gonna watch this new Justice League in March 8th. So I'll watch it and I'll give my view as well. I'm not a fan of Snyder's vision. Talented dude, great visualist. He's great with visuals and so forth. Dude can't make a coherent story. Dude is just not a great filmmaker. In terms of just telling a story that makes sense from beginning, middle, end. That isn't stupid. That isn't stupid. Snyder in that dude. He's talented, but he should not be left in charge. And I think Warner realized that, damn it, we gave the keys to the wrong dude. You know, Kevin Feige, that's the dude. And this is where it comes in. Warner Brothers. Did you watch those two Star Trek films? Directed by your boy Abrams. Did you watch Force Awakens? Better still. Did you watch Rise of Skywalker? Better still. That clown mixed with Kathleen Kennedy, they were behind that complete Last Jedi has to rank us. Force Awakens, I want my money back. Last Jedi is one of the worst films I've ever seen in my life. Rise of Skywalker is a freaking abomination. That is one of the worst trilogies. That might be the worst trilogy I've ever seen in my life. 3 bricks, just 3 complete clanger bricks of those freaking films. So my thing here is this: is that why, why do people keep? He ruined Star Trek, and listen, now that's what I care about. He ruined freaking Star Trek with his nonsense trying to do an alternate universe for Star Trek. He ruined Star Wars, where you actually have something. John Boyega could have been a Jedi or so forth. He turned him into a freaking side chick. You ruined that, and now you're not going to try and ruin Superman. It's like, what story? Because remember, he was supposed to direct a Superman film ages ago, before around the Superman Returns time with the Brand Singer. He was supposed to direct a Superman film, but I think, and the script still exists. His script still actually exists. I think he wrote his script of where he went to direct, but that didn't get greenlit. So my thing is, because the whole thing with Ta-Nehisi quotes, or is it Quad says, you know, look, you got to support your black guy and everything, but let's race aside. I wasn't a fan of his Black Panther comic book run, personally. You know, I mean, I don't know many of his works, but I watched his Black Panther. I was reading his Black Panther run. Wasn't that much of a fan. It was alright, but wasn't that big of a fan of it. So, is that the best possible writing you could have? But my main issue is JJ. Why did you pick JJ Abrams? How do you go from Snyder to Abrams? How? My thing is this: is that, and this is what I've been saying for a long time. You got to go for the big dogs. Spielberg is out there. Mel Gibson is out there. Aronofsky is out there. These are guys who you give them this, they could give you something interesting. And people call me crazy. See, now it may be too late. Tim Burton could have done something interesting with Superman. Superman, somebody just needs a take, an artistic take. And this just, see, Superman is very tricky. Superman is really tricky. It's really, really tricky because it's 2021. You want to create someone that's hopeful but not cheesy. See, this is the issue. Do you know who the Superman is of right now? It's Captain America. It's Cap. Like, Marvel screwed over DC like that because Captain America is the Superman of this generation. And what made Cap good was that, yeah, he's hopeful and everything, but there is an edge to him. He isn't That's the thing. He isn't cheesy. He's hopeful. He is patriotic. He wants to always do the right thing, like the Boy Scouts, but he's not cheesy. The issue with the Henry Cavill thing was Henry Cavill as an actor isn't very charismatic. He's not very interesting. There's no depth to what he's doing with his acting. And Snyder just made it. He just made it. I'm like, okay, what is this? So what? He's like a killer now. He made him a murderer. He made him a freaking killer. So what is this dude that you're making right now? So Warner know that Superman is a big time. This is a big time character. And I think that they made it a bet on Snyder. And I think that because you have to look at this from Warner Brothers' point of view. You see, you people just keep looking at, oh, Snyder. No. Look at this as a business. You release a Superman film, Man of Steel. How much did this make at the box office? A Superman film in this market should be making at least 800 to 900. Minimum 800 to 900. You release a Batman v Superman film. This is Batman and Superman. That doesn't crack a billy. Bro, it's like, wait a minute. First of all, your Superman film doesn't sniff 800 to 900 mil. You put Batman and Superman and that doesn't cross a billy? Bro, I'm sorry. Like, obviously what you're doing does not connect with a larger audience because, see, that's one, no, Superman isn't just for a bunch of freaking Snyder fanboys. It's not. It's not to appease it's not to appease those dudes at Comic-Con. It's not. Superman is for the masses. This is for the general audience. And it's about making a film that is making 800, 900 because they want that Marvel money. And that's the thing, is like, guys, keep it real. Captain America and Iron Man, before the MCU, Captain America and Iron Man, they don't sniff or come close to the popularity of Superman. It's Superman. It's Superman. So how do you make a Superman film, then a BvS that doesn't really make massive headway for general audiences? It's a flop. It's a flop. So we have to reboot. Like, for me, the reboot, of course it makes sense. Because where is this leading to? Because people, what? You think there's going to be like a Justice League 3 or 4? You think they're going to make him finish his trilogy? Are you sick? Stop thinking about yourselves and your small group and think about business and more rather than the general audience. People that exist in the world. Okay? People are putting tons of money into this stuff and you may like it, but this isn't like some kind of indie film. It's freaking Superman. So my thing is, you get a Jim Caviezel, bro. That's my thing. Get Jim Caviezel. Get your boy Passion of the Christ. Get him. And the key thing is this. Get Mel Gibson. My thing, there are three dudes. Spielberg, Mel Gibson, Aronofsky. These are the three dudes who I think you should come in and say, bro, make us a Superman that has gravitas, that's an interesting take, that keeps his hopeful character, but you're coming with something creative and imaginative. But the key thing is they say, please make a quality film. Make a quality film. None of this nonsense of like British brash or let's appeal to the fan. I think one of us will say, no. Don't just appeal to a small fan base. Make a film that appeals to all, because Superman isn't like Deadpool or this kind of sideshow dude, man. He's a major freaking character, bro. So it is what it is. But my thing is JJ Abrams, man, that's the wrong dude. That's the wrong dude to spearhead this thing because that man is a brick, is a hack. Like, subscribe.